Hey everyone, so tonight I'm doing another makeup tutorial, but before we get into that, if you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so and make sure you hit that notifications bell as well so you're notified when I go live with my live streams and when my new content drops weekly. You can also get me on Facebook and Instagram at Ginger Slaps with a Z and over on Twitter at Ginger6. Alright, so tonight I'm going to be messing with some scar wax for the first time to give me a nice little gash here on my forearm. All right, so with that being said, let's dive on in. All right, so for the scar wax, I made it myself. This is it right here. It's just flour and Vaseline. So what you do is you just eyeball it, and if it's too sticky, you add more flour, and if it's too crumbly, you add more Vaseline until you get the right consistency. So this is what you want to get here. If it doesn't match your skin tone, which this is pretty close because I'm pretty pale, you can add some foundation to it to get the right skin tone, or match for your skin tone. So before I start to apply that, I'm going to put a little bit of Vaseline, not too much on there, but enough so it will stick. A little thin layer there. That brings that memory. All right, so I'm just gonna press it down. And then I don't have the right tool to smooth this out with, so I'm gonna use a butter knife because I'm fancy like that. So you're just gonna smooth it out to get it to blend as much as possible to the skin. Tattoo's gonna poke through there. Try to leave it a little lumpy, bubbly, however you want to word that, in the middle there so I can make my incision. Where my gash is going to be. I'm trying to do this so where you all can see and not get in the way here. Try to cover up my tattoo, and I probably should have put a little bit more on that side. That's all right. I don't want to take too much out of the middle. It's amazing how well this actually matches my skin tone. Cursed with that ginger skin, you know? All right, so when you think you got it blended well enough, just gonna take your little butter knife here and go right in the middle and make a little incision here. Open it up a little bit. There we go. All right, so there you have that. It looks interesting. Hopefully I can cover my tattoo up a little bit more, but if not, it's fine. I'm just playing around with it a little bit here. All right. Damn, allergies are getting me today. So I have foundation, but I don't think I need to add any onto it, so we're just gonna leave it like that. That's really bothering my tattoo showing. There's my finger there. All right. It's too puffy, so I'm just gonna smooth that out there a little bit. All right, so now we want some discoloration. So I'm gonna take this little bronzing trio here. We are going to make it look like it's bruised. A little bit of the brown. Go along the edges here. Make sure you get that all in there. Go up in it. Slapping motion. Still pretty sticky, so I don't want to rub. And go up on the arm a little bit. More trauma. Inside here. It's weird not having my face in the camera. this time. All right. Looking pretty good, I think. Oh, did you come up? Some skin. Puts the bronzer on the skin. Alright, so got some bruising going on there. Push that down a little bit. Oh. Alright, so that's good there. I'm gonna take my little Fantasy Wet n Wild red eyeshadow stuff here. Go in the gash. Open it up a little bit more here. Too much, but we're gonna work with that. Alright, let's put a little red throughout here. Work it in. Side there. So there's that. So I'm gonna take a little bit of this fake blood, thick blood. You can get the store right now for Halloween, and just put a little bit of that in there. It's a little too bright of a red, so I don't want to use it throughout. Get it all nice and drippy. Gonna make a little bit of a mess with it there. And here, there we go. Oh, looks awesome. Blech. Ew. Put it in random spots and rub it in. Woo. Bleeding out everywhere. Good times. Oh, good look at that gash. Man, I think I'm gonna scare kids on Halloween this year. I think that's what I want to do. Just gonna like make bloody wounds all over me and answer the door. I think that'd be and record it. That could be fun. All right, so this is my honey red and green food coloring mixture that I used for my last tutorial here, and we're just gonna drip that on in there. The honey makes for a really nice consistency for the blood. Kind of just ooze it out a little bit. Oh my god, that looks awesome. Oh, that would freak people out big time. All right, so there you have your bloody Uzi wound. Oh, I'm gonna be sticking to everything now. That's awesome. All right, so if you want to, you can add other things to it to top it off. Like I have some staples over here that I'm gonna stick in. So you're just gonna go into the thick part there and press them in like that, like you're trying to hold the wound together, and I just think my gash is too wide. It's all right, we can fix that. I would never make it as a surgeon. Got a medic in the house. Please don't be judging my staple placement skills here. Put one right there. All right, after adding the blood here, we don't have enough bruising on here, so I'm gonna go back and add some more of our bronzer here. Try to get it a little bit more bruised up. It's looking a little better. It's kind of hard to see with the camera. Seeing here. Yeah, I think that's starting to look better. I think I need to add a little bit more blood too on the puffed up skin here too. All right, we're gonna do it more on the skin around it. Smear the blood. Blood actually makes it look like bruising too, so kind of do that along sides here. All right, that is looking better. I'm gonna tap too hard though and pull the scar wax up. All right. I'm gonna go in and put some more blood. Drip it. Spread that around a little bit and we'll mix that, blend that in. Sticky bloody mess here. All right, I think that's looking better. Sorry, trying to get this in the right angle so you can see what I'm doing. Move that up here a bit. All right, might have gone a little overboard now, but hey, you get the picture. All right, so I think that looks a little better, a little more fudged up, if you will. All right, there you go, guys. All right, guys, so I hope you liked that tutorial. That was my second time messing with the scar wax, actually, and my first attempt at actually finishing, I'm dripping everywhere, after finishing finishing the makeup totally. Very simple. Like I said, the scar wax is just flour and Vaseline. Just eyeball it, get it to the right consistency. If it's too crumbly, add more Vaseline, and if it's too sticky, add more flour. And the blood, like I've used in the last one, honey, red and green food coloring. I think it's a nice dark blood color, and the consistency is really great to work with. So pretty simple, inexpensive, and pretty fast to do. All right, guys, if you like the content you saw here tonight, please check out my other content and make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notifications bell so you're notified when I go live with my live streams and when my new content drops weekly. Head on over to Facebook and Instagram and get me there at Ginger Slaps with a Z, and over on Twitter it is Ginger6. All right, guys, I hope you're having a great last week of Halloween season. I can't believe that it's almost over. Have a fun, safe, and happy Halloween. All right, guys, good night.